Hey all and welcome back for another round of HellfireComms Patreon TV comms. Today we shall be returning to the digital world, I guess, for episodes 7 to 9 of Konosuba. These were once again commissioned by Silver Dude, and this is how we do these multi-video comms. Essentially we're going to count you down to the first episode of the batch, this being episode 7 in this case. And we'll talk our way through that, do the usual commentary thing, and when we actually close the video, close it down, load up the next one, which will be episode 8 in this case, just while we're talking about episode 7, and then we'll count you down into that, and so on and so forth. So if you're ready, Volk, let's get on with a bit more Konosuba, mate.
I'm ready to go, let's dive in.
Let's do this in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, there we go. I was actually just editing a bit of Fairy Tail before we got into this, so it's nice to see the different sides of fantasy.
Indeed it is, and it was a very good batch of episodes, if I do say so myself, so I'm quite looking forward to seeing more actual fantasy, but at the same time, I'm very eager to get into a little bit of isekai, especially since I just got back off watching the latest episode of Shield Hero, which was hype as all hell, as always.
You might need to explain to me what Shield Hero is, mate. I'm not as well versed in weeb shit as you are, I say with increasing desperation.
It's essentially an isekai where there are 4 heroes that all have a specialist weapon. The 3 are held to high regard, but the Shield Hero is apparently more of an outlier, and basically the entire world that he finds himself in basically treats him like shit, so he thought, no, I ain't gonna stand for this. And basically goes out to get revenge on a world that he felt has wronged him.
Huh.
And it kind of goes from there where he tries to find the other heroes again and kind of says, yeah, this is kind of a bit shit. And where it's at the moment, it seems to have warmed up a little bit potentially, although he's still a little bit reserved about the situation he's found himself in. But it is incredibly nice and a very well done anime in general. The first episode is actually a 2-parter, so to speak. It's a 44-minute long slog, but it is well worth it if you like your isekai.
I don't know if describing something as a slog is a good way to get me to watch it, but if you want to force us to watch it, you could always commission a bit of Shield Hero, keep the gravy train rolling, as it were.
Indeed, indeed. I certainly wouldn't mind. It is a very top-quality anime. Definitely my favourite of the current season.
Okay. Alright, back to the world of Kazuma, of Aqua, of Darkness, and of course, everyone's favourite Pokemon, Meganium.
Alright, so what are you expecting out of this batch, then? I'm willing to bet there's going to be more complaints about money. Yep, there we go, right on cue.
Tick that off, the scavenger hunt. Well, last time, if I recall correctly, because obviously we do a lot of TV comms, stuff might get mixed up along the way, we took out the Headless Knight, was that correct?
Yep, that is right. We used many a turned undead spells. They thought it was ineffective, but he rolled around and did the thing very convincingly. They earned a lot of money, but of course the damage to the town, because of Aqua using some kind of wicked flood magic or something like that, meant that a lot of their scratch ended up going towards repairing the town.
They're never going to get out of that fucking shack, are they?
Nope, they're doomed to be there for the rest of their days, although maybe one day, but we'll have to see. Maybe that'll be something that comes about in Season 2.
Well, that's the status quo in a lot of anime and just TV shows or Western cartoons in general. You can't let your protagonist get too comfortable, because where will the strife come from? Where will the drama, rear its ugly head?
Yeah, but I think he's pretty much earned himself an upgrade from stable to maybe a studio apartment with, a rickety heater or something.
Yeah. Oh, here come the tears.
The crocodile tears, the sympathy wants are immense. Why don't we do a quest? That'll cheer us up again.
Ah, yes, with at least 5,000 loot. Alright, where's the bulletin board? Oh, everyone's drinking.
Nobody else cares. As far as they're aware, they've slayed the Headless Knight, or at least helped come together to do exactly that, so, maybe they're earning a reprieve.
Yeah, I guess so. Might as well just put your feet up, order another round of grog, and just settle in darkness. What?
I suppose what they did was the adventurer's equivalent of hibernation.
Basically, yeah. Ugh, slay a frog? Really? I mean, the reward's nice, but it's a little bit beneath me.
I don't know. I don't think any quest is beneath you as long as the coin is good.
Save Belle from the White Wolves. A single red rose.
Yes, I am Kazuma. Yes, indeed. Actually, in the dub, they handle those a little bit differently from what I can tell. If you remember way back to when the Darkness and the Headless Horseman were fighting, and like she was getting beat up, and she was like, "What shall I do, Kazuma?" And Kazuma just goes really quickly, "I don't know." And then she asks again, just like, "Still don't know." Yes, the dub of Konosuba is very well done. Darkness, in particular, just absolutely kills it. Very good to catch up on that with the dub if you have yet to watch it before. It is honestly very, very solid. And obviously it's on the Crunchyroll, so very easy to get a hold of.
Oddly popular, which is this going to be a Howl's Moving Castle thing?
I don't know. I mean, it's winter. There'll probably be snow involved, most likely.
Well, speaking of fairy tale, in the second episode we did deal with a monkey on a snow-covered mountain.
Yeah, some weird shape-shifting monkey as well. It's a bit weird, although snow sprites sound a little bit more normal in comparison.
What's the explanation for how Explosive Gal's ball stays in the middle of her staff? I need to know.
Invisible string.
Sure, why not? This is the world of Isekai, after all.
Well, I mean, it's probably the equivalent of a cosplay prop. Literally, it is probably just like a thin piece of wire, just like going through the whole thing.
Yeah, she's a bit of a crazy bitch, as it were.
Maybe she just really, really likes being out in the cold.
Maybe.
Oh, they're so cute!
There's a certain bit of charm to her going out in the cold. I like everyone's different, like, outfits for this episode.
I'm quite fond of Megamint in particular. Akko just looks like a 30s milkman.
How is that gonna pay the rent?
Also, ice-cold drink seems a bit counterproductive considering where you are.
We're just getting ready for summer, I suppose.
Darkness is dressed very fashionably for the cold, but perhaps not very practically.
Yep, she's gonna stay warm and cushy throughout this whole thing, just thinking perverted thoughts.
More to the point, what have these snow sprites done wrong?
Nothing, they're just bopping about being snow.
They're just floating around being all cute. Like, unless they're the cause of this bad weather, I can't see what they've done exactly.
Oh god, yeah, there's one. Look at me, I did a thing! I got 3 of them!
I did something useful for a change.
How do you kill snow, by the way?
I would assume you just melt it into a puddle and then you evaporate it.
Oh, I like how the subtitle got sliced in half as well.
That is neat.
Once per episode, powers activate!
Number 1 cause of global warming incoming. Explosion magic.
Wait, don't we need to capture these things, or is it just kill them?
It is just a kill quest. No, don't kill the cute things! Okay, Aqua got blown away. That makes it worth it. Ah, yes, we shall call it Crater Lake.
Yes, indeed. I think we accidentally wiped out a small village as well. That's gonna come on the tab at the end.
All that for 8 of them? I mean, Aqua managed to capture 4 with relatively little effort.
I think it was 3, mate. Count your snow sprites before they hatch.
Fair enough. I like how Kasuma's encouraging her.
I like killing snow sprites. They don't have thoughts or wants.
They don't even have arms and legs. They can barely fight back.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Is it Giga Snow Sprite?
It's just gonna be a giant snowball with eyes.
My god, it's Banjo-Kazooie up in this bitch. Oh god, here we go. What's the twist?
Is it because it's just morally corrupt and like anyone caught killing these cute little snow sprites is just considered worse than heinous?
Oh, okay. Evoke the image of winter. Is it Jack Frost?
Imagine if it's just the Jack Frost from Persona. It's just like, hee-ho! I'm beginning to think maybe they should have saved the explosion magic for this guy.
Maybe, you think? Oh, that's cool. That's a cool design. No pun intended.
It does look pretty badass. It reminds me of Garuda from the Street Fighter EX games in a way. Just without all the spiky business going on. Oh yes, I'm bringing that back.
Oh, get your head in the game! Did you kill my babies? Now I'll have to roll up more.
Is Kazuma gonna die?
I think they're all gonna die here.
Oh no, I think Darkness will be alright. Maybe not. Well, he's putting up more of a fight than the Headless Horseman has so far.
Well, the Headless Horseman, he did dick about a bit. I don't think he really got in the fight, per se.
I don't know, maybe he's not as cracked up as we thought he was. Maybe he's one of those jobber classes or something.
Oh, why's it always got to be this way? Can you wake up? I'm begging you to cast Explosion twice in one day.
One of these days you will learn how to cast explosion magic twice, and at that point, this entire dynamic is going to change.
Guys, it doesn't matter if you free those ones, we already blow up like 8 of them. I beg you, do not pwn us.
I always said prostate yourself before him. This is what I get for reading the subtitles too quickly.
No, I think that's what it said, mate. It just has different meanings.
No, she said prostrate. Look, you're the masochist. Surely you'd feel something out of being shamed like this.
Oh no, she's gonna melt the snow. She's being subjugated here. Oh, god damn it. Anyway, this would be worse if it was dirt.
This reminds me of freaking Shaltir from Overlord, and it's like, her punishment for trying to go against Ainz Algon was basically to be used as a seat, and she's just like, oh, this is such a great reward. It's just like, okay, I have my pride to think about here, so I can't go back on it now, but at the same time, I feel like I'm enabling her.
Yeah, he was killed. Double death. Interesting.
So what happens? Does Super Death come along?
Hey, yeah, I'm Super Death. Oh god, is he gonna get like a new Aqua? That would be amazing. So just like an infinite loop of Isekai worlds, basically.
What happens if you go into an MMO within an MMO? Well, she seems a lot more warmer and less annoying than Aqua is, at least in first glance. And I suppose when you think about it, this death's a little bit better. You know, being sliced down by a Winter Shogun is a lot better than just crapping yourself from shock by almost being run over by a slow-moving vehicle.
Yeah. Oh, everything's coming up Kazuma.
Yeah, he's already receiving much better treatment than he was by Aqua.
Oh, beautiful, finally. Everything. Is this going to be part of the Winter Shogun's power? Is that actually Aqua in, like, a costume?
I wouldn't have thought so. I don't think Aqua could put up this kind of facade. Aww.
Then just make me rich.
I thought for a second there he was like going to be reincarnated back to his life in Japan, and it was just like a constant loop between dying between worlds, and that's how he gets between them.
God, don't get me started on the pervert, and then there's Aqua.
Oh god, there's Aqua. Megamin's alright. So who would you say is your favourite character so far based on what you've seen?
Kazuma's good, Darkness is a bit of a one-trick pony, but otherwise fine. Megaman is decent. Aqua's a little bit annoying most of the time. So yeah, it's probably Kazuma.
Fair enough. I would say I'm in agreement on the Kazuma thing, and I don't know. Darkness might be a one-trick pony, but the thing is, she does it very, very well. There's something I always have to say that I don't usually like people that just have like that one character trait, but if they do it well enough, it really doesn't matter to me.
Yeah. Oh god, is this a clip show episode?
It's looking a bit like it, isn't it? But, I don't know. We have the whole Winter Shogun thing, but maybe they're just looking for a quick wrap-up to that one and sort of thinking, well, hey, remember how Kazuma has been basically jobbed this entire way by party members who just aren't that good or are weird? I think this is the first time we've actually seen Kazuma legitimately get tearful.
Well, I mean, his life was better in that, fancy world, so...
Well, there's no tractors to almost run him over, I guess.
Mega Flare!
Aw, he liked them all after all.
You know what? Forget the reincarnation. Just go back. Go back!
Of course, somebody has resurrection magic.
Don't make me come down there and pull you out of hell myself.
I wonder if this is how it goes whenever somebody brings you back to life in a game. It's just like, hey, you in there? We're kind of still in the middle of a fight here. You fancy helping us out? It's just like, nah, I think I'd rather stay dead until all the loot drops.
I don't give a shit what Shenron says. I'm pulling you out.
Alka's really taking offense to this.
Oh no. Yeah, she's getting mad. Oh no! Oh yeah! The currency is named after her.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, no wonder why she feels so much animosity towards her. Excuse me, what was that about breast pads?
This is fucking clown shoes is what this is.
It really is, but that's just what Konosuba does. It's its thing, it does it very well, at least from what we've seen in 7 episodes so far.
I will remember your name forever. Should you ever return to this place, I will slap you hard.
Wait, was she going to show a little thigh? What was going on here?
No, just keep the secret of the pads in your heart.
Well, to be fair, it was Aqua that blurted it out. It's hardly going to be a secret between the 5 of them anymore.
Okay, between us, and us. Oh god. Oh, it's you three farts. What do you want?
What happened to the Winter Shogun, more important? Did you just get bored and leave? That's adorable.
Yeah, I'm pretty good with this whole revival magic thing, Sort of like a goddess, if you will.
Well, at least she's proven herself useful for something rather than wasting all of her talent points on parlor tricks.
He's not back for 5 seconds and he's already bitching internally.
Kazuma is what Kazuma does. I mean, he may have something of a soft spot for them, like quicksand, but at the end of the day, they still irritate him.
Oh my god! Put up your dukes!
Goddess punch! I thought Kazuma blocked that then for a second, just like, your thought punch is ineffective.
Yeah, came back with max HP and FP, the way it was meant to be.
Hey, that's a fault. We didn't actually get to see how he was killed.
Should I technically have like a second head rolling about here? Oh my god.
Sweet Jesus. I guess this is why most people don't go questing in the winter. It's bloody difficult.
Don't fuck with the Winter Shogun, man. He'll stick his sword up your arse and make you into a kebab.
Well, that and, well, obviously he's into the whole beheading thing as well. Oh, they actually did the whole thing where sometimes you can actually abandon quests. That's kind of neat.
Why not?
Yeah, most people don't end up covering that, to be honest with you. They're all into the whole, oh yes, we will fight against all adversity and we'll be victorious. They ever just went, I feel like just going back home. It's just like, alright then. So what are they going to do? They're going to sell it in the black market?
Okay, I guess that's just how things work here.
I don't know. I mean, a refrigerator's nice, but is it 100,000 Eris nice?
I'm going to call him Refrigi.
Just call him Fridge after the milkshake. Have you ever tried snow cones before?
I don't think I have. It's just ice with, like, some, flavouring in it.
Yeah, they have them when I've been to MCM a few times. It's just literally they have a giant block of ice and they just shave it down and then they'll put, like, some flavouring on there. They'll put some fruit on the top and what have you. They put some kind of milky stuff on there as well. I think it's just meant to be like an extra sweetener or something like that. But it is really damn nice. Well, until you actually get through all the flavouring and it's just literally ice. And it becomes a little bit tough to get through at that point.
The slushy principle, essentially.
Is this what it's like to be treated like a person?
I want to go back. I want to go back. All I gotta do to go back and see her is kill myself.
Alright, where can I get the most brutal beheading?
This is going on my tab, isn't it?
More to the point, where did all that food come from? You would have thought he would notice at least one plate being put down in front of him.
No, it's fine. Don't worry.
I can't help but think that Aqua's just eating a giant taco at this point.
Yeah, basically. Jesus, darkness. Calm it down. Just, can we get through one dinner without you getting hot and bothered and whatnot?
Look, just give her a tablet with some, like, weird fetish site on it and just leave her be. Like, quit trying to put your things on us. We're not interested. You're the tank. Do tank things.
To quote the great Ali G, here's me Ford. Put it on vibrate and finish yourself off.
Oh god. Did you really have to bring that back?
Anyway, I'm closing down the video now. There we go. That was episode 7 of Konosuba. I'm going to load up episode 8. What do you think of that one, mate?
I thought it was maybe a little bit slower paced than it could have been, but I suppose if the intention was it to be a little bit of a flashback episode with like a small side plot to kind of emphasize just how much of a bitch Winter is in this world, then
yeah.
I think it did it quite effectively, but I feel like maybe they could have actually done more with it rather than just have it be a little bit of a clip show, personally, but it was an alright episode. I'm not going to shit on it entirely.
I'm not particularly sure whether it's just like the first episodes we cover are usually the slowest ones because we're just getting into it, or that's just how the dominoes fall, basically. I think it's a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B sometimes, but yeah, I was hoping for a little bit more, but it definitely helped portray how deadly Winter is in this world, and also, you know, the bonds between Kazuma and his harem, so to speak, and we also met the person for whom the currency of the world is named for, the goddess Eris, who, has a secret. Don't tell nobody. So, you ready for episode 8 of Konosuba, mate?
I'm ready.
Let's do this shit. Episode 8 of Konosuba in 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, Winter is still here, but I think things are starting to thaw and whatnot.
Game of Thrones just ended. They're not going to have another season for another 2 years, so, you know, you've just got that odd chill.
Oh, why, Aqua? Why? You hurt me spiritually and now emotionally. My mother made this for me. Actually, correction, my mother bought this for me.
£15 at Primark. Do you think there's a Primark around here? No, I didn't think so.
She's gonna fall on the fire ass first, isn't she?
Nope, the fire's gone.
Okay, that was my second answer. Oh, if only I was a fire goddess. This sucks.
Of all the times to be a water goddess, this is probably the worst time. Question is, what are they going to do? I mean, you've kind of resigned yourself to being in the shed for now, so you need to get yourself at least somewhere with heating, or, you know, maybe somewhere with a fire that won't go out incredibly easily.
I'll settle for something with insulation like a fucking coffin.
I mean, couldn't Kazuma just level up his steal ability to the point where he could literally steal someone else's house?
Oh, wow, the implications of that are mind-boggling. Honestly, I just imagine someone sitting reading the newspaper and the house disappears around them.
And just like appears behind Kazuma, it's just like, wait, where the hell's my house?
Oh, Jesus. You'd want to give it a different lick of paint just so they didn't take the house back, you know?
I suppose you would, but at the same time, I mean, just stealing the deed would probably be just as good. You know, no need to steal the entire building, but I think as far as visual flair is concerned, it would give you bonus points.
I wonder when we're going to get a new OPM one. I feel like I'm asking this a lot of the shows we watch, but then again, when you stick with a show for a while, you want a bit of a change every now and then.
Yeah, as I've mentioned before, usually it's either an episode 13 deal or it's an episode 26 deal. It depends on how long a season is for the particular show. So, we could see one relatively soon, I guess, maybe in, like, the next batch after this one, but for now, I don't think we're going to see anything right this moment. I mean, there's still a lot of characters and what have you shown in the opening that we haven't even seen yet.
Just get him a gun. Give Kazuma a rifle or something.
No, Gunblade.
I know what you're thinking of, my friend, and I cannot allow you to talk about it. It is too cool.
But dude, I want to cosplay fan cred. You can't blame me for it.
No, I'm not listening. In we go.
This must be the Wiz character I've been hearing about in the winds.
Look at her fucking boobs!
I can already tell she has two very prominent character traits.
I'm gonna kill her!
Well, I suppose when the frying pan is not available, an iron sword does the job just as well.
Who is this Wiz person? I feel like I've seen her before, but it's been a while.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's appeared again once or twice before, but she is essentially a lich. You wouldn't know it from her appearance, and it seems like she runs her own shop. Yeah, I can't remember exactly which episode we actually saw her in, or maybe it's something that was handled off screen. It has been a good few months since we've, like, covered Konosuba from the beginning, so it's a little bit difficult to tell.
Let me have a look here. Let's see. She first appeared in episode 8, the one we're watching.
Okay, then maybe it is something, or maybe it's something they covered in the manga that wasn't really put through.
Wiz is an important supporting character in the Konosuba series. She is a lich who is the owner of a famous, in quotation marks, magic shop in Axel and has used to be referred to as the Ice Witch when she was an adventurer fighting against the Devil King.
Ah, so she's the ex-adventuring sort. The one that said, okay, I've had my fill, I'm just going to open up a coffee shop or a tea shop somewhere.
Fucking Aqua. So petty, says Kazuma, the master of pettiness.
Ah, so he's looking to get a skill off her. Well, I mean, she is a lich. She won't be able to get something really cool, like some kind of life drain or mana siphon, or maybe the ability to raise the dead, perhaps? I'm not sure how far her powers go. Man, the parallels between the two characters is a little hard to ignore, I'm not gonna lie. Well, I mean, you don't really have anyone that specializes in, like, death magic, quote-unquote. I mean, you've got the priestess who's, like, major in all healing, and then you got the explosion stuff, and then you got the paladin who's obviously a tank. You don't really have something that would just be able to do stuff like black magic, perhaps, or just raising the dead or anything relating to that. So I think Kazuma's onto something here.
Oh, you hurt her feelings.
That's not exactly how to do.
Release them!
Release the memories! Let's just ignore Aqua for the time being, and you teach me some magic.
There he is.
So it seems like she knows him personally, or at least knows of him. Oh, hold on. Backstory time, I think.
Huh? Well done, Aqua. Very, very proactive.
Alright, 1 down, 7 to go.
I don't think so, Aqua, somehow.
I find it really, really weird that Konosuba is the most reasonable one in the entire group, and yet he has his own, let's just say, unique character quirks. It really helps bring them all together.
Well, I mean, you're stopping the Demon King from being defeated, so you're still harming people, like, by proxy.
She said it herself, you're not going to get a bounty for him because he hasn't actually hurt anyone.
Oh my god!
Look, put the God Fist down.
Okay, we have a proper quest vault.
Well, at least we have the lead up to the Devil King himself. I thought it would be a bit strange to just go straight up to the Devil King. I mean, usually with these kind of things, there's usually like 5 to 12 generals you have to go through first before you can get to the big final boss.
I mean, it would be quicker this way, but...
Yeah, I mean, if she's not causing anyone any harm, I don't see any reason why you should kill her. I mean, especially if she's technically... Well, I mean, she said she is, so I guess technically she still is, but... I don't know, it seems like a bit of a weird situation to say, oh yes, I'm one of the 8 leaders of the Devil King, and yet I'm not hurting anybody running this here shop.
Again.
It's like, I've already experienced this once this season, I'd rather not do it again.
He was kind of a cunt, I'm gonna be honest.
Yep, that's the nice way to start a flashback. Excuse me.
What? You fucking bowled me this way. Look at that stance.
Oh, the JoJo is strong in this one. But again, I suppose in the dub in particular, he is voiced by Dio. Then again, it's becoming harder and harder to find someone who hasn't voiced a JoJo character at one point or another. Sooner or later, the JoJo reference will transcend physical form and will impermeate every fiber of our being. So yes, I don't consider you an ally, I consider you an opponent.
Yeah, it seems low level enough to use on me, the great Aqua.
Health and magic. I was expecting one or the other if they were gonna go for like the drain touch thing. But I suppose she is high level, so I suppose you found a way to kind of meld them both into one spell.
Let's see if you can take all of this, Majin Buu.
Come on, don't be shy. Turn her into a withered husk.
He got back and she's a skeleton.
Yeah, well, what's going on here? Surely there's something that needs to be explained. Oh, wait, she's not letting her.
Oh, okay, well, I guess the goddess would have that ability. Updated, motherfucker.
But he still technically doesn't have a class.
Thanks to Sam Raimi for these graphics. Now I'm Spider-Man. I'm kind of melded to your hand now, honestly.
It's so silky and smooth. What product do you use? I just want to take this hand and keep it with me forever.
I'm going to take all of that back now.
Oh no, she's using Turn Undead. Oh, she's ever so slightly faded out. Oh, Aqua. Why are you gonna do her like that? Come on.
I'm sort of here, yeah.
She's more ethereal at the moment. So they're at a mansion now, apparently. Wait, is this place for sale, or are they just hoping to, like, evade some aristocrat's villa?
Who knows, Volk, who knows. Oh, okay, they finally have a place to live. Will there be ghosts in there? Oh, you've got to exercise the place. There we go.
Yeah, it's the standard trope of, here's this massive house, we'll give you like $100 if you can stay in there for a night, but it's haunted.
The toppers contain potassium benzoate. That's bad.
Can I go now? But I suppose in this case, they have to exercise the entire house, and the reward is the house itself. So, slightly higher stakes involved, especially when you consider this will be a hell of an upgrade from the shed.
I'll just do it from out here. Oh, you're just surveying the place, I suppose.
I like how everyone's just like, you serious? Yeah, we'll just leave you to your divine conjuring. We're gonna actually take care of the ghosts. So I wonder how they're gonna go about the rooms. It's like whoever can exercise the most gets dibs on like the best room in the house.
Yes, essentially. Kill a big ghost, you get a big room. Kill a medium ghost, a medium room. Small ghost, still a big room. This is a mansion.
You get the closet.
She's still going over all the incidentals.
Maybe she's just got the Wikipedia page open. She's just reading through it.
She's channeling Richie.
We'll just leave it to it. I wonder if a spirit will actually show up, or it's going to be just like, yeah, they say it's haunted, but like nothing's actually here, and like later in the season, it will actually become a thing.
No. How long's it been since he slept in an actual bed and not hay?
Yeah, I gotta imagine the duvet feels like heaven right about now. And just think, an actual mattress!
Whatever happened, it wasn't a ghost.
Oh wait, she doesn't have booze.
Someone drank it while I was asleep.
What do you reckon the odds are she just drank it and forgot?
Maybe it was an alcoholic ghost.
Oh yeah, that's just what we need, a drunk ghost.
I'll kill whoever motherfucker took my booze and then kill them again if they're already dead.
I'm still willing to bet that she actually just drank it and forgot.
Well, we'll see.
Well, I suppose that's one way to get rid of the spirits. Wait, excuse me? Just throwing in the waterworks there, just for good measure.
Owls are adorable, but they can be evil motherfuckers in the night, as is their wont.
Notice no Bill. Bill came into an unfortunate accident in this universe.
Fuck this!
But we got commission for Konosuba, not Rose and Maiden.
Swear to God, that doll's moved. Oh, it's moving on its own!
But is it, though? He hasn't turned around yet. It could be anything.
Oh my God!
Oh no, it's the entire cast of Rose and Maiden. No, get the Dissus away from me!
Aqua did say that the kid loved dolls.
Yep, should have listened to that monologuing, although I have to admit I probably wouldn't got on board about half an hour in.
Oh my God, they're possessed! Oh, no, that's just her eyes.
Yeah, you have to remember she has red eyes.
Yeah, why are you? Oh, I see, you were scared.
Well, to be fair, I mean, Kazuma did the exact same thing. It must be fate.
She hasn't stopped since she got here, really.
Yeah, eventually she'll work her way back around and do another lap. Wait, was Darnus brandishing a mop? Oh god.
I'll piss everywhere if you don't relinquish my slave thingy. Piss with me or piss without me. There is no choice. Yeah, this is weird, Megumi.
There's a whole thing about there being blood brothers, but I'm pretty sure that's the limit. Anything else gets a bit awkward.
Yeah. Piss partners, perhaps? The urinary union.
Okay, I like that one.
Hello.
Sweet Jesus.
Yeah, just get the sticker over and done with as quick as possible.
So, the creepy dolls. I'm pretty sure she's been going around turning undead this entire time. Did she just miss these ones, or are they just trolling at this point?
I'm not sure.
Because, I mean, Aqua was being pretty intense with those turn undead spells. I mean, I'd wager she probably wouldn't have missed.
Yeah, let me just sing and awake the ghosts that are following me. Hello.
We are watching you pee!
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm about to be Scooby-Doo out here.
I need to piss right now! Excuse me? No, when you're halfway through, that's like the worst, because it feels like you still have to go and it's like 10 times as bad.
Yeah, and now the animator has to work 10 times as hard to censor stuff instead of just panty shots. Oh my god, the owls are just going. Is that meant to be? Yeah, I think it's a joke. Calm down, Tom.
What's with all the damn owls? Maybe the owls are the actual spirits.
Maybe.
Oh wait, she was about to cast explosion magic. I was gonna say, what is she doing? She's like praying to Satan or something? Do you reckon there's a bit of a connection happening between these two at the moment?
Maybe. Yeah, a little bit.
I mean, Megaman seems to be the one that Kazuma seems to be getting along with the most.
Nice.
Oh wait, was Aqua just being a complete arse the entire time and making all those spirits happen? For D to the house!
So was it a ruse, or did Aqua just be in the wrong place at the wrong time and get whacked by the door?
I don't know. I couldn't really tell you either way. Aqua works in mysterious ways.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I suppose if you got taken out of your ancestral home, you just go to the nearest place that looks decent enough.
Okay.
Love just how Kazuma's just going, yep, I'm waiting for the whole story, then I'm gonna go off on one.
So was this a manga thing? I really don't get it.
Yeah, maybe there'll be an explanation or something. I'll try and look it up for the next batch if you like.
That would be appreciated, mate.
Because, yeah, it is a bit of a mystery, or... I'm willing to bet it was a manga thing, because there were a lot of stuff that they omitted from a couple of episodes in the past, but at the same time, maybe it's just the whole thing like, oh yeah, we have met this person before, and like a load of shit happened, like, in between things.
I mean, I nearly faded away thanks to your fat friend, but still.
Well, I don't know, she's still looking a little faded from where I'm sitting. Please just let us have this nice house without any shenanigans, please.
I need to pee, please. It's been 48 hours.
He's still holding it in. My god, they're making food for him?
Finally! Everything's coming up, Kazuma.
Well, I'm not sure about down to earth, but I mean, you could certainly do worse.
You bitches!
You know, when he puts like that, it just makes Aqua seem even more of an asshole. It's just like, no, don't burn my precious memories.
Oh, well, you have memories here now. You don't need the old ones. Gonna close that down, and I'll load up episode 9 and get ready. What did you think of episode 8, mate?
I do think there is a massive gap with Wiz that I felt like we maybe should have been introduced to properly in some way, shape, or form. The episode on the whole there was good. There was a decent amount of Scooby-Doo shenanigans going on that I appreciated, and it's nice to see that they finally got a house. Like, a proper house, and a very, very big one at that, so... Everything's coming up Kazuma, question mark, but you know there's going to be some snags later down the line.
Oh, there's some anime differences here. I'll just read these out before we move on to episode 9. The anime skipped 2 story arcs between this episode and episode 7. These can only be found in volume 2. The one-day party switch between Kazuma and Dust, whoever that is. Keel's dungeon exploration with just Kazuma and Aqua. Wiz was introduced much earlier in the original light novel, volume 1, compared to this episode. In the flashback of Aqua's first meeting with Wiz, their clothing differs slightly from the light novel. Let's see. And it's just like mansion changes and whatnot, so...
Wow, so they omitted entire storylines. That seems a bit peculiar. Maybe it's something they cover in the OVAs, possibly. Maybe they use those to fill in the gaps.
Yeah, indeedy so. Indeedy so. So, I'm ready to close out this batch if you are, mate.
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to see if there's any more to this house we need to know about.
Alright, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Down to earth, mansion style.
And the most intense game of chess ever played. With boob jiggle physics.
It's fine, mate. Focus on the chess pieces. The rooks. The bishops.
The queens!
The fire.
There's a very nice fire.
He's already bored.
Well, I suppose it's been a little while since they've been on a proper quest, so I can hardly blame him.
Yeah, well, you're one of the weakest in the pie beyond your rezzing powers, so kindly take a seat. You're not having this. Yeah, you're stagnating.
Ah, so you're saying that this is the best you have to offer?
Yeah, what game are you playing, Megarin?
They're playing chess with, like, I guess, different rules than what we're used to. It's not quite 4-dimensional, but...
Oh no. What a dumb bitch. Oh, I'm just weeping for your lost intelligence, my dear. Stupid people need the most attention.
It's kind of like what happens in D&D. Sometimes in some of the games, you can only get your intelligence stats so high. So even if you max it out from the start, increasing it further is incredibly difficult. But I think in later editions, they allow you to go higher. It's just that you have a maximum to start out with. I don't like the look of that sign. It seems like a very sultry establishment.
Do we know these guys?
Ah, yes, Keith and Dust. So this was the other side story that was missed out. I think I remember reading something about this in the previous session where Dust and Kazuma changed party members temporarily, and Kazuma's new group at the time actually did really, really well.
That would be nice, staying in such a place with Aqua, who only gives me bad dreams.
I love how serious it got. Just like, fill me in, now! And I don't mean literally.
Oh, I haven't had a good night's sleep in years. Please, I need this.
Alright, so it doesn't look like we're getting a proper quest right now, but we're going to be having succubus shenanigans, which means this is going to be one of those episodes, isn't it?
Well, OP's still the same as ever. Although I'd just love for them to, like, throw in a ghost here and there.
Just like the mansion just becomes gradually more haunted again.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I feel like I'm liking that they're introducing us to new characters. It's just a shame that we haven't gotten, like, a proper introduction to them, like they had in the manga. But we'll hopefully get to see more about this apparent Keith and Dust. This golem is very suspiciously Dragon Quest, but it's not Dragon Quest, honest. Copyright, please don't sue us out the wazoo. That's something I'm actually thinking about. You know, since Kazuma learned his Drain Touch move, I wonder if there's going to be a way that he can, like, channel it into Megumin and allow her to do multiple explosions.
How would that work? Wouldn't it have to be, like, a multiply thing instead of drain?
No. My theory is if you can siphon life off somebody else and then give that life to somebody else. You know, kind of like a chain effect, so to speak.
Everyone's getting soul sucking here.
Oh, they're getting a sucking, alright.
More jiggles than a jello competition.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that one of them is literally just wearing like a piece of cheese wire or something.
That's fine. Anything goes here. Alright, you gotta fill out which kind of succubus you want. Oh hey, it's you.
I vaguely remember that, dude. Wait, that guy is a weaver?
Yeah.
Wow, I suppose they come in all sorts of shapes and sizes.
Speaking of.
Well, there's only one size here, apparently.
Oh, calm down.
Is there really any need for, like, the motions and the gesturing whilst doing this explanation?
They're succubi. Yeah, I live in the stables, or I used to. I've moved up in the world, okay?
I know another thing they're sucking up, the animation budget, apparently.
Lordy! There is absolutely nothing to feel guilty about here.
I suppose most people would sort of feel the way that Kazuma did if he sort of like, yeah, this seems like a great idea, but when you actually get in there, suddenly, like, your nerves get the better of you.
Yeah, so this is basically a place for the male adventurers to come and fucking get that out of their system.
I'm pretty sure there was a building like that in Startopia, which is like a video game where you take place in the space station and you're competing with other people, and you have like these angel dudes that supposedly they just make the other person float, but you have to imagine it's something more than that.
Okay, so they take a bit of your vitality, but they give you good dreams. That's how it works. He did mention wanting good dreams.
Well, it was mentioned right at the start, saying, yeah, these succubi can give you nice dreams. But how much vitality is really lost from this? Is it going to be a dangerous amount, or, you know, just a small amount enough to get you addicted, and then before you know it, you're just down to, like, 2 or something?
I wish to be a Jedi, have a green lightsaber, and actually, yeah, that's about it. Yikes!
Death by snoo snoo!
Everything's fucked up, Kazuma. It's not just you, mate.
So what sort of a girl do you reckon Kazuma would go for?
I would venture a guess and say a combination of Aqua, Megaman, and Darkness.
Of course, the 2D waifus. He's been thinking about this for a while.
Within reason, Kazuma.
I love how quiet and coy he's being about all this.
I think he's talking to the censors directly here. He's never filled out a form quicker.
Little did he know, he is signing his life away as we speak. So what? Does he just stay in the place, or does he go back home and then he gets visited?
Well, I recommend he doesn't sleep too soundly, otherwise he's gonna die from them taking too much vitality.
Yep. Hell yeah, crab! I fucking love crab cakes. Is this a new bottle? Wait, how does she afford to get that bottle? Surely they didn't get that much money out of the quest that they did in the winter.
It's fine, Volk, it's fine.
I wonder if, like, a few episodes later, it's going to be revealed that they stole all this.
I won't put it past them. Yeah, just gonna go out into the backyard and explode all over the back lawn.
You know what? It's not important. What is important is this here tasty crab.
Ah, a little bit of soy and bada bing. Oh, Jesus.
I don't think this is helping Kazuma very much.
Not my either. Or me, sorry. Oof. Is it hot in there? Oof.
You're getting a little heated there.
Well, this is HellfireComms. He is gonna sleep so soundly with all this fatty food.
Is crab really all that fat, you know? I'm not entirely sure if it is.
It depends on how much you eat of it.
Yeah, I suppose if you're eating that much, then yeah.
Here we go. Didn't realise we were watching Food Wars here.
So it's like the remainder of like the crab stuck to the shell infused with alcohol.
Oh, that's the good shit. He's gonna sleep for 2 weeks after this. Yeah, don't do it. You want to have your good getting your rocks off dreams tonight.
Darkness getting right in there, but Kazuma is saving himself for a potentially greater reward.
Don't do it, Kazuma, don't do it.
Just think of the 2D waifus.
I'm not a child, I'm 27,000.
I don't think she's quite that old. You know, this is usually the sort of time that you turn into bed early. It's like Christmas. You gotta try and get to bed early because you know you won't be able to sleep from the excitement for the next 3 hours.
Well, I mean, if you had the succubi waiting for you, you know. No, the crab's great. I just want to get fucked in a dream, okay?
You know, under most normal circumstances, you think Kazuma wouldn't need anything like this, but considering how erratic the personality of the trio is, it's, you can't exactly rely on it, let's just say that. Yes, think about what's more important. You gotta get that good suck.
I'm just gonna head off to bed. See you later. God, I'm buckled in, Volk, I'm ready. Oh, he's not gonna be able to sleep, is he?
Just pretend to be asleep. It works just as well, I can assure you.
Succubus Santa will come down the chimney, but won't come if he's watching.
But what if they don't have a chimney?
Boy, I worded that weirdly.
Yeah, gotta make sure you're clean.
Yep, we're here.
The owls are still here. Not as many of them, granted. Oh god, he fell asleep in the bath. That's like the worst thing you can do.
Let me guess, we're in the dream world now? Or the... I'm not entirely sure how this is working.
Wait, is that darkness?
It probably is dark. He thinks he's dreaming. Oh god, I've seen this trope before. Hello.
What a goddamn player. Well, for a few people, this would be just as good as a dream. Oh yeah, for those of you who are wondering, yes, the booty did indeed go clap.
Like that. Hello. This is my penis. Don't be shy. It's getting closer.
I wonder if this is too much even for darkness.
Don't spread the cheeks like that. He's gonna get such a fucking slap when he wakes up tomorrow and realizes he hasn't been dreaming. It's roughly about now he should realize that things aren't going as they should be.
Or somewhere the succubus that he did order is like wandering around the mansion wondering where he is.
Where the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, when you undulate like that, it kind of ruins the mood.
Why not? Let's just make it a menage a quad. I mean, we're in a dream, but don't wake up the others.
Wait, did he even have neighbors?
Maybe? I don't know, the silliest has the most common sense. Wash me, woman! Wash me!
Moisturize me.
Oh yeah, the feel of a bath towel.
I suppose it's just that hardwired into her that even in this sort of situation, she can't help it.
How the fuck are you supposed to commentate on this? It's just shenanigans is what it is.
It's shenanigans and absolute unapologetic fan service. Clearly the early signs say that darkness was the favourite.
Do it!
Wait, was my succubi thing on track? Is she wandering around the mansion literally right now?
Oh god, no! He didn't even put pants on.
He's okay, he's got a towel.
Oh god, he went for a fucking lolly.
Oh, sweet Jesus, he actually did.
I'm sorry, he ordered me and everything. Wait for it, pennies in the air.
There's gonna be some really awkward dinner conversations later on.
No, Aqua's gonna dab on the succubi. I will protect this lolly with my life.
She is for protect, not for sec. Exactly! That's exactly what I wanted!
Christ. You're only powering up his waifu protection instinct.
I think he's only doing this because he actually referred to him as Sir.
Yeah, I've blocked one of your punches before. Oh wait, no, Darkness did. It's nothing, honestly. Yeah, it must be that. It has to be a dream of sorts.
Damn you, you put me through so much humiliation and made me enjoy every second of it secretly.
Oh god, the off-model faces, Jesus.
They're not the worst I've seen, though, admittedly, and they don't do it often enough where it becomes a problem.
Well, I mean, it's intentional, sir.
Yeah, that too. I mean, it's not like early Dragon Ball Super levels.
If you want to fuck her, you'll have to fuck through me. Look at these stances.
What's the feel for the little shimmy that's just ever so slightly moving around the dainty towel? I mean, as ditzy as these three are, I don't think he stands much of a chance.
He just got his fucking ass handed to him.
My boy Kazuma just got dabbed on. Well, that was the end of that distraction.
Next day, just move on.
Well, I suppose he got to see Darkness in the buff, so there's some positive to take from that, question mark?
Don't blame her, she wasn't in on it. I think we just fell into a romance thing, Volk.
Oh, he's putting it on.
It's a bit too early to have a confirmed couple anyway.
That sort of thing you save towards the end.
I kind of liked it, but, you know, I have to call you a fuckboy just to save face.
Yeah, that's true, that's true.
Kazuma. Darkness, slap him. Shove that pole where the sun don't shine.
Oh no, the game's up. He let off a little bit too much information.
Back I go to sweeping the same gravestone. Oh, here comes Desync.
Oh god, and it's gonna end at any minute, so we're not gonna even get to see it.
The boobs were luring us into a false sense of suspicion. The real shit is on the horizon, and we're fucking... we're done.
That's alright, we got boob law, it's fine.
Boob law? Okay, folk. That was episode 9 of Konosuba. I was at a loss for words for about 50% of that. Sorry, Silver Dude, but you get what you pay for.
Yeah, I think with episodes like that, there's not really much you can say. You just have to kinda let it come to pass and then kinda chip in whenever you can. But it was a pretty funny episode, I'm not gonna lie. If, very, very sultry. Very sultry.
Yeah, I like that. I think the second one was my favourite, honestly. But, yeah, I like that entire batch. And please join us next time, where we'll be checking out episodes 10, the first OVA of Konosuba, and episode 11, once again commissioned by Silverdude. So, see you then. And if you want your own TV comms, check the pricing on patreon.com/HellfireComms. You can have up to and just a little bit over an hour of TV comms on any television show, cartoon, or anime of your choice, or even OVAs and specials, so long as they don't pass the time threshold. Bye for now.
See you later.